Yo, what's going on with you guys? So today is day 36 of me retaining my semen until the end of this year to get 1% better. Now listen, today's video is going to be short and simple. Let me ask you guys a question, and I at least want half of you guys to answer this in the comment sections. Do you guys think that semen retention is worth it? What have you gained? What have you experienced on your whole journey? It's been 36 days on my new journey, and a lot has unraveled, a lot has unpacked itself, and I can just tell you this, bro. Short answer, I truly believe that semen retention is worth it. Not for the reasons that you think it is. I like to take on challenges in life. Like, life throws obstacles and challenges at you, but also I like to challenge myself as I'm doing now to see if that I can retain for the end of this year. I tried doing that at the beginning of this year, I failed. But it's a way to grow. And I've learned so much through this whole little short journey of me being 36 days on semen retention. And that is, if you really want something, right? For the first time in my life, I want a better physique. And guys, I've never been a scrub. I've never had just a sloppy physique. I've never just been super out of shape. I've never just had these big old man titties. I've never had any of these things, but while I've been on this new journey of mine, the gym has been pretty much a focal point for me. It's been a challenging thing for me. I eat healthy. I go to the gym. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I eat healthy 5 days out of the week. So it's like, life is challenging, but also I like to challenge myself to see if I can do something continuously to build good habits for myself. So when I think of semen retention, I don't want to just shove semen retention down your throat as if I'm gonna just put my dick in your mouth and say, take this dick, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna make you choke on it and gag on this dick. I don't wanna do that. That's not what semen retention is used for, and I don't wanna push that narrative on, semen retention is the only way that you can grow. I probably said that in the past, but it's not the only way that you can grow, but I feel like it can offer a lot of benefits for you, and it can be benefits that actually help you in life, and not just on the aspect of when you retain your semen, you pull more girls, you have more energy, you can do more, this and that. I think a lot of it is decently true, because I've done all of these things. Because mind you, I've done this before. I've retained for 96 days. I've retained for like 40 days. So I've had these streaks where the only reason I released was because it was my own stupidity. It was because I let myself down, in a sense. I let my guard down. I let Big Beanie come out, and Big Beanie was in attack mode. I was like a fish in the sea. I said a fish in the sea. I was like a shark in the sea. I'm the predator. I'm Big Alpha. I'm munching on all these girls, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking sexually. I let all of that down, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on the prowl. I didn't put this guard up to understand like the importance of retain for this reason. Retain to better yourself, because right now, that's what I see, you know? Like, when I think of like this whole YouTube channel, sometimes I get wrapped up on, I want more views. I want to do this. I want to do that. And this whole YouTube shit, this whole channel of mine, it should be predicated towards self-improvement. Of course, I want to be known. I want to be known for doing or being a goofball and motivating people, but I want to be known for putting in the work, and that is me retaining, to understand that if I can retain and I'm pushing this weight and whatnot, and I can retain and move about my life in a positive way while I get closer to my God and my faith, if I can do this all under the umbrella of retaining until the end of this year, and I can see all of these things coming to fruition, then it's like, no matter how many people that view my videos, or how many people, or it can just be one person. If one person can be motivated by what I be saying, or because they watch me every single day, I've done my job. Sometimes I get so big-headed about, I want more views, I want more clicks, I want more subscribers, when in actuality, my whole channel is just all about self-improvement. And it's just a journey of your boy Big Beanie recording videos every single day, talking to you guys about my whole new journey, or about my journey of what I'm doing, whether that's with the girls, whether that's with my faith, whether that's me being in the gym. It all comes down to me bettering myself. So it shouldn't matter. I don't know why, but sometimes I just be thinking so much about, I want all this, I want that. And I think it's just because I'm a human being. When you see yourself doing decently well, you always crave more, you always want more. So that's just a friendly reminder to those of you, whether you want to be a content creator, whether you just want to be successful in life, everyone is on their own path. Everyone is on their own journey. So I just felt like I needed to say that, because that was just kind of eating at me today, because I'm looking at my life and I'm like, I want YouTube to work. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I already got my backup plan, bro. I already got my backup plan is already sealed. You know, all I got to do is just sign the paperwork. Your boy's off to a different country, because I promise you, when I go to the military, when I go to the army, I'm going, look, FYI, if this actually does happen, your boy's going to the Philippines, and I'm getting me a Filipino broad. I'm letting y'all boys know that right now. I'm going over there. I'm getting a girl pregnant. Mark my word. Today is August 19th, 2025. So next year, when I'm in the military, because that's gonna be a whole new journey. I'm telling you, this whole channel is predicated to your boy Big Beanie. It's a journey about his life, for real. Mark my word, August 19th, 2025, I'll be in the Philippines and I'm gonna get a girl pregnant. Maybe not that soon, but I'll definitely be in the Philippines messing with some brides over there. Possibly find a girlfriend by then. But nonetheless, my bad for the little ramble. So much was said about what I just said, right? But does that even make sense? So much was said about what I just said. I don't even think that makes sense. But short answer is, it's very beneficial, man. It's not the only way that you'll grow as a human being, as a guy. But it can be one of the very few ways that you choose to grow, because not many guys like to challenge themselves to just say, hey, bro, let me see if I can retain for 2-3 months. Because a lot of guys can't say they've done it because they can't. A lot of guys, they struggle with it. And it don't make them lesser than you because you can retain longer than they can. At the end of the day, everyone's on their own path. I just feel as if when I retain my semen, and I know it sounds crazy when I say this, but when I retain and I'm actually locked in and I'm doing everything correct, or as far as putting in the work, it's reflected by what I'm doing, if that makes sense. When I was consistently posting videos every single day, I'm just using YouTube as an example. My channel started growing, right? When I was constantly going out and being more social, I realized that my talking skills improved. I realized that I could talk to girls in a way that I could get numbers. I was going to say acquire girls. That just sounds wicked. But nonetheless, through the whole process of continuously doing something, whether that is semen retention or not, you're always going to see improvement, especially if it's something predicated to self-improvement. You get what I'm saying? I know that me eating healthy is only going to translate to a better health and a better body. You get what I'm saying? My health will be improved. I can do more versus if I ate junk food. You know what I'm saying? If I stop going to the gym for 3 months, what the hell is going to happen to me? Everything's predicated on having a good habit and also being disciplined, and it's also self-improvement. So short answer, semen retention is truly worth it for those of you who want to get on something and want to challenge yourself, because I promise you, you're going to have days where you want to release. You're going to have days where you want to just fuck a bitch. You're going to have days where you just want to be like, girl, come here. Let me tear them cheeks up. Oh my gosh. Let me look at this video of her get thraxed real fast. Oh my, the way he just spreaded her booty cheeks apart, he just cream pot that asshole. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have days where you wanna watch, you're gonna have days where you wanna do it. And at the end of the day, it's a challenge every single day that you wake up, because it's always gonna be something different, you know? And I know for me, my urges are a little bit different. My urges are more so when I'm around women, you know? Like I can truly, if I isolated myself, which I cannot do for very long without women, but if I chose to isolate myself for at least 4 to 5 days without talking to girls, I think I would literally go insane. I think what helps me on my retention journey, which I can make a video about possibly tomorrow, possibly this weekend, is talking to women helps so much make me stay sane. Because if I didn't, I feel like I would literally go insane. Because that's the only way that I feel as if can keep me somewhat like normal. Because let's face it, bro, semen retention is one of those things where if you take away you releasing, possibly you even having sex, it makes it hard to be a guy and still function normally, if that makes sense. So I don't know, that's just a thought that came into my mind, but I can make a video about that on a different day or another day, as far as with semen retention, the pros and cons, and how you can help it and how it can help you stay sane. Women are definitely the key to that, I feel like. But nonetheless, you guys got the answer. Keep retaining. Semen retention is beneficial in my opinion, and it can help you go a long ways if you allow it to, and if you allow yourself to stay focused and stay somewhat dialed in, because you gotta have fun every now and then, and it's okay to, talk to women and do your thing, thuzzle. It's just having a balance between the two. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all boys a little later. It's leg day. I'm finna do 2 heavy sets of squats and then like these leg presses, and I'm gonna call it a day. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of chest too. Not chest, but my back. I gotta blow my back out just a little bit. I sure did sound very zesty. What did I know? Anyways, y'all boys take care. God bless. Peace. Oh, get 1% better. Peace.